1897 invasion of Benin, the untold story that shaped Nigeria. What really happened in 1897, when the mighty and noble city of Benin fell to British guns? Why did disciplined, civilized warriors suddenly attack British visitors, and why did that moment give Britain the excuse it long wanted? This is the untold story, the unraveled puzzle that led to the creation of Nigeria in 1900. The air was thick with smoke as the rhythmic clash of metal rang out. Warriors, adorned in vibrant coral beads, rallied together, their faces resolute. They knew this fight was not merely for survival but for the honor of their ancestors, the spirit of their homeland rippling through them like a fierce tide against colonial oppression. The flames danced in furious celebration, illuminating the determined faces of those who stood unyielding. The resistance was a fire that could not be extinguished. Anger and pride fueled their every movement. The British forces, underestimating the resolve of the Benin people, advanced with confidence, yet harmony echoed through the chaos, binding the warriors together in a singular purpose. This was their moment to reclaim identity and preserve their dignity. Pre-colonial Benin City, before invasion, Great Benin was no village. Yet, before the fire, Benin was a jewel. Streets wide and planned. Palaces of coral red walls. Markets filled with ivory, bronze, and beads. The Portuguese once called it the city of broad streets, more beautiful than Lisbon. For centuries, Benin thrived without foreign chains. It was one of the most civilized states in Africa. The Portuguese, the Dutch, and even the French respected Benin's order, culture, and power. No European dared occupy it. Its walls stretched longer than China's Great Wall. Its art stunned the world. Its people were bold, creative, and disciplined. Then came Britain, not as a friend, but as an empire hungry to conquer. The British wanted control of trade and land. They wanted palm oil, ivory, and control over the Niger Delta routes. But they needed a reason, a story to sell to the world. That reason came in January 1897, when a British mission entered Benin against warnings. The Benin warriors, loyal to their Oba, blocked them. Blood was spilled. The British declared war. And in February 1897, they burned Benin to ashes. The clash escalated, shouts echoing through the air as the warriors stood resolute. Fearless in their charge, they fought for their homeland, honoring their fallen ancestors. Moral lesson: civilizations fall when outsiders exploit weakness. The burning of Benin, 1897. The flames rose, devouring history and legacy. In the aftermath, silence cloaked the ruins of what was once a proud kingdom. The echoes of the warriors' bravery faded, their stories now lost amid the smoldering ashes. The Oba's spirit remained, a testament to resilience amidst devastation. Oba Ovonramwen, King of Kings, was chained and sent into exile. His dignity never left him, even as the coral beads weighed on his neck and his empire lay in ashes. Oba Ovonramwen in exile, 1897 to 1914. The king walked with grace despite the heavy chains, each step a testament to his unyielding spirit. His eyes, fierce yet mournful, scanned the remnants of his beloved kingdom, now a shadow of its former self. The whispers of his ancestors echoed in his mind. Oba Ovonramwen paused, inhaling deeply as he remembered the vibrant life that once flourished in his realm. The sounds of laughter, the vibrant colors of ceremonies, now faded into silence, yet his heart burned with the desire to reclaim what was lost, a flame undiminished by despair. Palace towers collapse. Sacred shrines are smashed. The Oba is sent into exile. Treasures are stolen. The once great kingdom is now a shadow of its former glory, with despair lurking in every corner. As chaos reigns, hope dwindles. Yet amid the ruins, whispers of resistance begin to rise. The people, fueled by their memories and dreams of a brighter future, unite in defiance, vowing to reclaim their land and restore their Oba to the throne. Their strength lies in unity, igniting a flicker of hope once more. Moral lesson: civilizations fall when outsiders exploit weakness. The creation of Nigeria, 1900. At a wooden table in London, Nigeria was born. Not by the will of its people, but by lines on a map. Britain merged ancient nations into one creation, a colony called Nigeria. Amidst the clinking of glasses and murmurs of conversation, the chaos of history unfolded. It was a seamless blend of cultures and traditions, yet torn apart by imposed borders, giving rise to a nation grappling with its identity. Nigeria emerged, not as one, but as diverse tribes and languages collided under colonial rule. The spirit of unity often battled against the shadows of division, igniting a fierce struggle for autonomy and self-definition in a land marked by its extraordinary richness and vibrant history. Britain declares the southern and northern protectorates, merging ancient kingdoms into one artificial state. As the ink dried on the proclamation, the echoes of history resonated through the land, marking a new era. Thus, the intricate layers of cultures, traditions, and histories began to weave into a singular national identity, stirring hopes, fears, and uncertainties among its people as they faced an uncharted future. Moral lesson: foreign designs can erase centuries of culture in one stroke. Oba Eweka II's struggle, 1926 onward. The son of Ovonramwen, Oba Eweka II stood tall among the gathered chiefs. He rose to fight with politics, not spears, his voice resonating with strength. "We may be conquered, but we are not broken," he declared, igniting a passionate fire within the assembly. The choral courts echoed with applause as the chiefs leaned in, their faces lit with hope. They felt the weight of their history and the promise of a united future resting upon their shoulders. Eweka's vision transformed their despair into a strategic resolve. Oba Eweka II's rallying call became a turning point, inspiring not just his immediate circle, but awakening a collective consciousness throughout the Midwest region. That spark of determination would foster a legacy, guiding generations to reclaim their identity and restoring pride to the Benin people. His struggle lit the path for the Midwest region. Moral lesson: bravery passes from father to son, from generation to generation. The British tripod of power, Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo. But Britain did not want unity. They favored and raised three groups: Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, to stand above 350 others. This tripod of power weakened the foundation of the Nigerian house. The British strategically nurtured these dominant groups, creating divisions that fostered rivalry and mistrust among the rest, ultimately undermining cooperation and stability within Nigeria's diverse communities. This manipulation deepened existing fractures, making it difficult for the entire country to unite. In this fragmented landscape, the Nigerian people found themselves grappling with a complex web of loyalties and resentments, forever shaped by the colonial powers that played them against one another, leaving a legacy of division that has impacted generations. Moral lesson: political imbalance creates seeds of future conflict. Independence, or neo-colonialism, 1960. As the Union Jack is taken down in 1960, the green-white-green rises, the air is thick with anticipation and apprehension. Ahmadu Bello, Obafemi Awolowo, and Nnamdi Azikiwe position themselves as beacons of hope for their respective regions. Yet, the atmosphere among the ordinary citizens is one of skepticism, as whispers of discontent swell in the streets. Would their voices truly be heard, or was this merely a facade of independence? The ordinary Nigerians exchanged glances, their faces a tapestry of hope and fear. They stood on the precipice of a new era, yet questions lingered like clouds overhead. Would this leadership truly uplift them, or would it replicate the old colonial chains? The struggle for true liberation was just beginning. Moral lesson: freedom without equality is still a kind of chain. Midwest region creation, 1963. The struggle for recognition was not easy, but united in purpose, the people of Benin rallied under the leadership of Oba Eweka II. They held on to hope and fought tirelessly, envisioning a brighter future where their voices would be heard and their identity honored. In 1963, the tides shifted dramatically, paving the way for change. The creation of the Midwest region marked a historical triumph. This monumental victory served as a testament to their resilience and determined spirit, forever changing the landscape of Nigeria. The success not only celebrated their heritage but also inspired future generations to uphold their culture and fight for their rights, ensuring that their legacy would endure through time. Moral lesson: persistence breaks even the strongest chains. Migration and Modern Slavery, 2000s. Today, the wounds of 1900s still bleed. Nigerians cross seas in fragile boats and planes, repeating the old story of the slave coast. This time, not forced but desperate. Some never arrive. Some return in coffins. A new slavery, not chains, but poverty. Moral lesson: poverty can make slavery voluntary. Benin Bronzes in British Museum. In London's museums, the bronzes of Benin shine. But to their people, they represents the ghosts of their ancestors and document of their rich history. The Oba's spirit watches silently, waiting for the day they come home. In the dimly lit halls, visitors gaze at the bronzes, captivated by their artistry, completely unaware of the whispered stories held within. To the people of Benin, these artifacts signify loss, echoing memories long buried. In a distant land, the Oba's spirit yearns for reunion with his beloved treasures, an endless vigil for the day they reclaim their rightful place and heal the wounds of a fractured history. The bronzes wait in silence, longing to tell their tale once more. The empire Britain created is still unraveling. Nigeria's people, once proud and self-sufficient, now migrate in droves, chasing survival. What the British stitched together in 1900 still bleeds today. Modern Benin City, today. The vibrant streets of Benin echo with laughter and music, as the rich culture woven into the fabric of daily life celebrates its heritage. The legacy of the empire remains a guiding light. In the heart of Benin, where coral beads glisten in the sunlight, the people honor their ancestors while looking forward to a future bright with promise. The spirit of resilience runs deep, uniting generations under a shared identity that thrives against all odds. Benin still walks proudly. Coral-beaded chiefs march beside cars and towers. The past lives with the present. The empire may have fallen, but its spirit endures. The legacy of these great kingdoms, though altered and diminished, still echoes through the vibrancy of Nigeria's culture. Artistic expressions tell tales of resilience, while traditional practices echo the strength of ancestors who faced colonial might. From the intricate carvings and bravery of Benin to the warriors of Oyo, the spirit of these once flourishing empires continues to inspire generations. Within the heart of a society rejuvenated lies a profound truth: civilizations may fall, but the creativity and courage of its people ensure that their stories endure and thrive. In this enduring spirit, Nigeria stands as a testament to the unyielding nature of humanity. The artistry, cultural richness, and resilience birthed from the struggles against oppression illuminate a path forward, reminding us that the essence of civilization lies not in the boundaries drawn by conquerors, but in the heartbeats that pulse with creativity and hope. This is not just the story of Nigeria. It is the story of how foreign conquest rewrote Africa's map, broke kingdoms like Benin, Oyo, and Sokoto, and replaced them with shaky creations. Yet, the spirit of Benin lives in art, in culture, in courage. The lesson. No empire lasts forever. But true civilization built on creativity, bravery, and resilience will always rise again. What do you think? Should the British pay reparations for the broken empires of Africa? Should the world return Benin's treasures to their home? Comment below and let your voice be heard. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so more people know the true story of how Nigeria was made. Watch out for our next explosive video.